What is up, guys? Welcome here. Welcome back. Got a ton of news to go over in the world of Lego. Got new video games. We've got Bricklink Designer program coming up. Drama about Star Wars Lego, which is nothing unusual, rather. So we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I got a lot of news articles to go through here. I've got a couple of videos that I want to watch together towards the end of the video. And just really go over everything that's going on in the state of Lego right now. Starting off with Bricklink Designer Program, because Bricklink Designer Program Series 6 is coming out on October 6th. So that's coming up very quickly. These come around only once every 6 months. So this is a very novel thing, if you will. It's not really ran into the ground. So it's a special event for Lego when it comes out, especially seeing how we're always getting castle sets in it. We're always getting pirates, Western sets that we don't normally get from Lego.com. Because remember, Bricklink Designer sets basically are official Lego sets. They're just not made by a employee of Lego. So these things are packaged in Lego. They are the whole shipping process is done by Lego. You purchase it. It takes you to the Lego website. You use your Lego Insiders account. The whole process is a Lego process. I mean, you can take that as you will, but some people say they aren't official sets. I say that they are. That's a whole tangent for another time. The first article that I want to go over today is Lego Bricklink Designer Program said to embrace major change. Now, this is something that I talked about in the past. In Bricklink Designer Series 5, we had the capacity has always been 30,000. So in Series 5, we saw that change. No set sold out, but that was because they dynamically raised the capacity of pre-orders for the Transylvania castle set. Now, I believe that they had it at 30,000, which is normal, raised it to 40,000, and within like 3 days or so, it hit the 40,000. So they raised it again to 50,000, as well as the pirate set, Thieves of Tortuga. They raised that to 40,000 dynamically. So they were raising these as it was hitting the marks, which was a big change for the Designer Bricklink program, because, I mean, in the past it's always been 30K and that's it. You're never going to see this set again. Now, we have had sets come back out. My guess is that they were sets that were purchased by people, and then when the set officially came out, the people didn't have the funds for it. So Lego obviously didn't send them a set, but they still created it, thinking that they did. But that was also weird and different. So it looks like that is, we're never going to have to worry about sets selling out ever again. So let's take a look at this article and see what it's all about. First up, an experiment in Series 5 of the Bricklink Designer Program is said to be embraced permanently, reducing the risk of sets selling out in hours. That has happened in the past. It happened with the Siege Encampment. It happened with, I think, the Wild West train set it happened to. I wasn't really around following when Series 1, 2, and 3 were out, but it did in those Series 4 sets and stuff. So, I mean, they sell out quickly, and then on the aftermarket, when they come out 6 months later, they're jacked up like 100%. So if a set's $200, it's going for $400 the day it comes out, because you can't ever get that set again. So it's kind of like a money hack, to be honest with you. Anyways, continuing, the 5th series of the Bricklink Designer Program differed from the rest of the from the rest in that adopted a flexible stock model in which the usual capacity of 30,000 copies per finalist would be increased based on the demand, taking allocated stock from the less popular builds to ensure that more fans had a chance to crowdfund these limited edition sets. And these were the sets of Bricklink Designer Program Series 5, which I'm going to tell you right here, right now, the Thieves of Tortuga is one of the best LEGO sets that we have ever gotten. The Thieves of Tortuga is one of the best LEGO sets we've ever gotten. LEGO needs to hire this guy, the Krakenator, I believe is his name. Hire this guy, please. Whatever it may be, medieval sets of any kind, please. This guy knows how to put Easter eggs in sets. This set has so many Easter eggs, so many callbacks, such good detail. It's unbelievable how good this Thieves of Tortuga set was. And yeah, I mean, the Bricklink program is one of the best programs for people who are wanting medieval content, medieval LEGO sets, because we do not get those regularly through Lego.com. We get them on Bricklink because we vote for them. And that's why there's always castle sets, and this is what it is. I mean, the next 3 series are going to have a castle set in it. What's that tell you, Lego? It tells you people like castle theme. Continuing on, though, this strategy worked well for Series 5, ensuring that the castle creation didn't run out of stock with any matter of hours, as previous rounds have seen. Whether it will return in the future was not stated. We all basically knew, at least I did. I told you guys that was going to be how it is going forward, because why would Lego cap it? Like, you're shutting it off after a week anyway, and then producing all the sets that you sold. So whether it be 30,000 or 100,000, you're going to know what the demand was or what you're having to create. You got 6 months to do it. So, continuing on. Whether it will return in the future was not stated, and we even provided a guide to which builds in the upcoming Series 6 would be most at risk of selling out fast should the change not continue. I guess it doesn't matter anymore, but the big heavy hitters is going to be the Gold Mine and Outlaw Forest Den. My guess is Outlaw Forest Den is going to sell out incredibly. Gold Mine, the most expensive set, I think it's going to sell very well as well. Stone Wars now reports that Bricklink team announced at Scarebake Fan Weekend that this strategy will be used in Series 6 and all future rounds, removing the progress bars entirely. The final sales figures will reportedly still be announced at a later date. Now that I don't like, that I don't appreciate. I like seeing what the status bars are for these sets. I like seeing what they're selling at, because it's good for it to be transparent. First of all, it's fun to talk about and look at while it's happening. Being just, I mean, if you're watching this video, you're definitely invested in the Lego deeper side of things. So it's fun to know, dang, Pirates is really selling good. People like that. Dang, Castles really selling good. Now, granted, they said they're going to give the final sales figures at the end of the pre-orders, the funding stage, but it's like, why take it away? Why not just leave it at, why not just show us how many it's selling? I mean, it's simple. It's a cool thing to witness and see while these sets are going. That was something fun that surrounded the Bricklink. It was an energy that helped fuel the excitement for Bricklink. Like, this is an event. Like, make no mistake about it. The Bricklink program is an event, because it's like you wake up the next day, you're like, dang, did it sell out? Or people that might be like, dang, I'm trying to get some more money. I mean, I don't know how many people actually do that, but like trying to get the set before it sells out, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I guess we're taking that away. So it's nothing but good news for fans. Actually, no, it's not, as I just said. It's nothing but good news for fans, as you're more likely to successfully crowdfund your favorite builds without risk of them selling out within the first day. one of the caveats to the Bricklink Designer Program was that if a set didn't sell 3,000, it wouldn't be made. That's never happened in the entire realm of Bricklink. Every set has hit the 3,000 threshold, so that's probably never going to happen. So, regardless, they're still at risk of reaching a maximum number of copies ordered before the end of crowdfunding, but it should take days rather than hours. See, what is the maximum, Lego or Bricklink? Whoever is running this thing is Lego. What's the maximum that you're willing to not make more of, that you can't basically create in the 6-month window? Tell us. Like, is it 1 million? Is it 100,000? What is it? And whatever it is, I want to watch the bar get to that. It's fun. It's cool. It will still be a good idea to get on Bricklink as soon as possible when the crowdfunding starts for Series 6 on October 6th, 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 or noon, 9, 10, 11 Eastern time. Just in case, you should now have more peace of mind early next month and at the start of every crowdfunding phase in the future. Here's just the sets. So, I mean, that's that for that article. I mean, yeah. It's good to an extent, but it's like, why take away the bar? That was part of the fun. To watch, I mean, to watch it just jump up that fast in like 30 minutes, the castle sets. It's fun for... It's good for castle enthusiasts, medieval enthusiasts to see, because it's like, dang man, our theme's doing good. Our sets are doing good. Like, it was something cool. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that all shakes out. Next up, we've got changes spotted in LEGO Bricklink Series 7 sets. So Series 7 is going to be coming out March, 6 months after October. So in March, these Series 6 sets will be coming out. Outlaw Forest and Mine. That stuff's going to be shipping out. And when they do that, Series 7 is going to come up for pre-order. Now, that actually means that Series 5 should be shipping very soon. We should all be getting our Series 5 sets very soon, like the Thieves' Tortuga, Hotel in Transylvania. That stuff should be coming soon. But for some reason at Brick Fair or Fan Media Days event, they brought the Series 7 sets. Now, for those of you who don't know, Series 7 or any series that's soon to come out, let me put it like this. When a creator makes a set and it gets voted on and it gets passed, that is not the set that we are going to be purchasing. That's not the set that's going to be being sent out to us. LEGO, when it gets passed, when it gets voted on, like Series 9 is getting voted on right now, or whatever, LEGO then gets with the creator of that set, speaks with them about what their visions were and stuff like that, and structurally and aesthetically improves the set. Whatever set it is, it doesn't matter. Because you know how like with mocks, sometimes they look a bit dull, they look a bit wacky. LEGO works with the creator for a couple months, improves it to the creator's liking, and that's the set that we end up eventually getting. So it's an improved setup, obviously. But Series 7 sets, we haven't seen. It always happens 1 month prior to it going up for pre-order. They will reveal what the official set is you're going to be pre-ordering. The revised set. Series 7 is many months away from that, yet they still LEGO took it to the Fan Media Days event and showed a couple of changes they've already made, which is very odd for LEGO to do. They haven't done something like this before, but they did it nonetheless, and we've got a news article here on it because there's some odd changes, it appears, in said set. So changes spotted in LEGO Bricklink Series 7 sets. Look at all these pop-ups. Oh my gosh. The Series 7 LEGO Bricklink Designer Program sets were at Fan Media Days midway through their transformation, and changes can be spotted. See, so they're midway through transformation. They're not, even what we're seeing here isn't finalized sets. The LEGO Bricklink Designer Program Series 7 finalists are currently having their fan designs and graphics adapted for official release. Despite not yet being finalized, these midpoint designs were showcased at Brick Fanatics and other LEGO fan media at the 2025 LEGO Fan Media Days event, which you can get caught up on by clicking here. While their transformation is not yet complete, we've been able to spot some significant changes in three of the 5 finalists that are worth noting. But keep in mind that more could change before their official designs are finalized. This might even include the removal of some of these early changes. So they're saying that the changes that you're seeing here, that they've revised and improved on, these might be changed again, which that might just be speculation here from Brick Fanatics, but it's like, no, that shouldn't happen at all. If they're showing what they revised, it is only going to get better, and what they've changed now is official. That's the way I would see it. Still, it will be interesting to see how the sets transform from fan design to this midpoint and then to their final appearance early next year. So, here are the 3 sets that they've changed: the Sushi, the Privateer Frigate, and the Alchemist Workshop. Now, this sushi, this little sushi store here, this is actually made by the same guy, Brick Project, I want to say, who made the Gold Mine Expedition that's coming out in Series 6. So he's got back-to-back sets, man. He's a good designer. Very good designer. But continuing on, we spotted changes in the Alchemist's shop, sushi, restaurant, and Privateer Fortuna. The latter has the least noticeable change. The latter. So the Privateer. But one that is a welcome sight. The minifigures aboard the ship no longer have castle-inspired outfits, but are using the torsos found in minifigure vending machine. This fits the pirate and sailing aesthetic of the ship much better. Hopefully this change will persist in the final design. So, it looks like this is the original... Wait a minute. I can't tell here. I don't know what I'm looking at. These are bad. These are terrible pictures. These do nothing for me. Okay, well, we know that the torsos have changed, even though we don't have good images. Oh, there we go. So, here's what they've changed to. I like it. I like the red, I don't know what they call them things, red shoulder guards, I guess, whatever. But this is Camellia, I believe, in Bosun or whatever. Moving on to the Alchemist Shop. Alchemist Shop has some major amendments, including changing the singular sign element next to the door for a brick built counterpart. The door on the ground floor has been changed and no longer resembles that of the medieval blacksmith, now using the new medieval door element seen in Medieval Town Square. The tree just outside the shop can now be seen making use of the new 3-pronged fern piece featured in the Japanese red maple bonsai tree. They add some variety to the foliage without changing the intended aesthetic of the set. So these are the official changes, it would appear. Trees changed a bit. The set looks small. But this is a very good companion to the blacksmith set if you've got that. I don't personally have that because it looks too big next to the Lioness Castle, and I want things that go along with the Lioness Castle. But here is the... I don't know if this is the revised version or not. Very poor article. It's not helpful. The sushi restaurant, the only visible changes is in the graphics. While some of the other sets on the show from Series 7 did not feature additional graphics, the sushi restaurant has some that are familiar and others that have changed. The sign above the restaurant that once read sushi in Japanese has now been changed to sushi dokoro by changing that last kanji, both of which translate to sushi restaurant. And some other things like stickers and stuff that build itself, blah, blah, blah. So that's about it for that. Let's see if we can get a look here at this door. Okay. So the door did change. So that's the original door right there. And I assume that they said that matches the blacksmith workshop. And they don't want that, apparently. And here's that tree. And now here's the new one. I kind of like the original tree. I kind of like the original door. This is worse in every possible way. Eh, hope you ain't buying it. Anyways, yeah. I wish they'd change that. They need to change that figurehead because the gray doesn't look good. It needs to be gold to match the other pieces on the ship. Which they didn't. It looks like it's a green one. Anyways, that is the changes that they have made to Bricklink Designer Series 7, even though we're still 8 months away from even pre-ordering it. 7 months away, give or take, from seeing the final designs. So if the Bricklink stuff excites you, that should be happy, or that should be exciting for you, I guess. Now, we have some hands-on footage of the Bricklink Series 6 sets that I want to go over. I want to see if we can notice any cool things from the perspective of it in hands. These were at the Bricklink booth. And we got a video here from Philip Rebus, and he's got the Owl Force Den up first. And you get the minifigures here. But it looks pretty, pretty colorful, pretty good as what we thought. You got the cave entrance here. I don't know if there's anything behind that, any Easter eggs. It's really, I reached out to the guy who created the set to try and interview him. Didn't hear anything back. I was able to do an interview with the Goldmine Expedition guy, Brick Project. So that'll be coming out soon. But yeah, it'd be nice to have some more insights on this set before it came out. You got a Queen's shield here. I don't know how I'm feeling about these 3-prong like grass elements. They remind me of that original Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark set, where these are just like placed everywhere and it just doesn't look good. I don't know how I feel about them. I think they kind of make the set look a bit too mocky. And when I say mocky, I mean too, like, I created it. You know what I mean? It's like, when you see an official Lego set, you're like, dang, that's an official Lego set. But the set still has a lot going for it. Very cool, very good. A very compact set as well, with a lot of stuff. I mean, this is $230 set, and you get a lot here. You get a lot of dual-mounted legs. I don't know about this board here, just across the sidewalk or stairs, whatever, stone stairs. But I do like these palisades, like the sharpened wood as like a wall barrier going into the fortress. I really like that design. Very cool. Moving on here. I wish that piece wasn't there, but they had to do that structurally. Lego does not allow 3 of those pieces stacked on top of each other because they'll fall apart too much. So structurally they had to do this. So you can take that off if you want. Showcase. See what I mean? Like, this looks a bit... This up here looks a bit too mocky. This looks a bit too not pristine. This path and stuff, I love this. This is good. This is cool looking. But the rock looks a bit, I don't know how I'd change it, but something about it looks a bit off to me. I really like this. I haven't seen it like this yet, with that really dark looking cave basically feel to it when it's all closed up, because this set opens on the back and gets bigger. But that's very cool that when it's closed, you have that really dark cave entrance to give the illusion that it goes further in, deeper in. I really like that. Very good. Very cool. A lot of color going on. I like the mushroom, stuff like that. Got the tower here. These are stickers, I believe. Again, this pays homage to the Wolfpack faction. Got this cool, like, leader, old elder looking guy up here. Very cool. I like the top of the tower. It looks very good. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to get the set. But yeah. Got the what is it? Sequoia Tree Trail set. Very cool. Got the banana slug and stuff. This is one of those sets that I wanted to get to make into a Western set, because I think that you could turn this into a Western logging camp, kind of, and put a wagon, have some logs in the back of the wagon, and then put that next to your gold mine expedition or something. And I think it might, I mean, even the building itself looks very Westerny, old-timey. The trees look amazing. The trees look amazing. And then moving over here to the gold mine expedition. Here's the big one. This is the most expensive set in the wave. Very cool to finally see it hands-on. A lot of bland colors. I like that. I like the barn-style look to it over here as well. Very tall set. One thing that they did change was the pink flowers, though. I wish that they would have kept the pink flowers and the trees the way that they previously were. That is one thing that they changed that I'm not a fan of. But other than that, it looks very cool. The designer did an amazing job. Amazing job. The minifigures, very good looking, very cool. Here's a cool little look down at the bottom here. Got a lot of minifigures with guns and stuff like that. Very cool. Very good to see. Good to see that LEGO's not afraid to do that. Should I say. Ah, man, I wish LEGO made like a Legends theme. I've theorized to myself how LEGO could bring back medieval pirates and the Western theme and not get burnt out in like 3 waves or whatever. I think if they made like a Legends theme where you had Western, medieval, and pirate sets all in that theme, and 2 sets a year for each of those sub themes, the Western, so 2 Western sets, 2 pirate sets, and 2 medieval sets, whether it be Vikings or Castle, whatever it may be. I think that would be really beneficial to, well, first of all, us, obviously. But if it was like under the Legends theme, I think that would be sustainable. And because we all know if Lego Castle returns and you see Lego Castle branded on boxes in stores, awesome. But after a year, after 2 years, it's not going to be sustainable still. So it's just going to die out again and go away for multiple years. I would rather get a Legends theme, or whatever you want to call it, and have all those sub-themes in that main theme, helping each other get through year after year after year after year, so you don't get burnout, you don't get super expensive sets, you don't get really silly sets, you stay consistent, you say it stays novel, it stays good, it stays fresh. And you're like, oh man, what month is the next Legends theme coming out? Like, is it going to be Western? Is it going to be Pirate? Is it going to be Viking? I think that's how LEGO should do it. I wish other people in the community asked for that. Really, the only thing they asked for is just bring back the castle theme. But you guys have to realize it's not sustainable. It will go away after 3 waves. It will go away after 3 waves. That is a fact. It's not a Star Wars theme. It's not city. It's not city theme. That has so many different things and aspects to it that can capture people and get it when they go to stores. Guess what? When a mom and dad go to a store looking for a Lego set for their kid, they're not looking for a castle. They're going to get the fire truck. They're going to get a police car or construction set. All that helps city. If they see a medieval set with a wagon, year after year after year, wagons, farms, or whatever it may be, I don't think it will be good for the castle theme. I think it'll make medieval castles look bad. Right now, you have that novel feel to it where, dang, we love castle. They sell out quick. We get them in Bricklink because we're all voting for them because we all love them. We get Western sets, pirate sets. It's novel. Even the 3-in-1 creator sets. I mean, people love the 3-in-1 creator sets because we know we're getting a new castle set every couple years, just like a pirate. We're going to be getting a new pirate set, and it's hype because of, like, what could it be? If you have that coming out constantly every 4 months, every 3 months, every 6 months even, it's like, yeah, I'll take it or leave it. You know what I mean? But the way it is now, the way it could be with like a Legends theme, it's like, no. Everyone's buying every Legends theme set that's going to come out. You know what I mean? So, it's just a thought. It's just a thought they put out there into the community because LEGO definitely obviously knows that the castle theme sells well. They know pirates sell well. They obviously see the Western theme sells well because they get all the statistics from Bricklink. But that's going to do it for that segment. I want to do another video here. This cool little video popped up, and it is the designer video for the Art Factory. And the Art Factory is coming in Series 6, and it's how the guy designed it. Like, he literally sketched this thing up. It's very cool to see. It's very short. I just want to go through it because it's really cool. It's really cool to see how they went about, like, designing a Lego set. Like, he's got all these papers out here, drawings of what the floors are going to look like, the dimensions, and all these different things. He colors it, stuff like that, and then he actually, like, builds it. I mean, it's pretty cool to see how a designer goes about making a set that, in his image, is what he's willing to create. It's pretty cool. I think the set does very well closed. Open, not very good, but closed, it looks very, very good. That was the designer of the set. But pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I've got another video here. I don't know if I want to go through it. I can kind of skim through it. I feel like we've been talking about Bricklink sets for freaking hours. But here's another in-hand design from Brixie here on YouTube. Just going through all the sets. Pretty cool looking. I like the colors of this set. Very good, man. This set looks good. Again, this is modular, so you can take off the pieces. It's got 3 levels. If you don't want the base, you can literally take the top red pieces off and put it on the ground like it's in town or something. It's very cool. The set is amazing. I mean, the set is amazing. It's unfortunate it's only available for a week because that means other people can't get it who don't even know about Bricklink. It is unfortunate for that, but I guess we're just lucky that we're getting a Western set, to be honest with you. I don't know if there's much else I want to showcase here. Okay, here's the Outlaw Forest in hand. Again, an ad. But yeah, very colorful. Very colorful. I love this element to the set. You get the rug, yeah, you get some gold, but this is like, I imagine this is the leader's room. This room right here. And I love how the bed is like on a plank and it's like half made with just a rug or a blanket, like kind of folded over, half made. Apart from the traditional well-made beds that we've been getting from LEGO that drape all the way over with the slopes and stuff. Because the wolf packs, obviously, they're more what do you say? Wildernessy, living out there, away from society, and they don't care about how they're sleeping in well-made beds. They just got what they got. So it's pretty cool. A lot of green to the set. No. Again, it's like I have to see this in person. I don't know. It's like I don't know. Really not going too in depth on these sets at all. I think that he has. Okay, so here is the Series 7 sets in person, so we might get a better idea of what's going on here. So this is the Privateer Frigate Fortuna coming out in Series 7 in hand. Got the Alchemist shop here behind it. I'm sure they'll take a look at that here in a second as well. But here it is in hand. A couple changes. You got the new minifigures. I like the minifigure choices. This is crazy though, how this like just goes across the deck to hold the boat or dinghy or whatever. They changed this minifigure from silver to green. Wish it was gold to match these pieces here. I don't know if there's a all gold, just solid gold, basically minifigure that's that gold color. If so, that would be a lot better. Not the Statue of Liberty color. But the set looks pretty good. I like how the sails are all up. Instead of having big sails all down. Cloth sails, rather. You got a bunch of figures here. Got some guns. Very cool. I like the, it's kind of like a new faction with these guys with the white and red shoulder things. And you got the captain back here. Some treasure and stuff. Got that blue and gold and white look to it. I love the intricate look to the rear of the ship here. Very good. Very cool. Obviously, this will probably go through a couple more changes to have it look more in line. We're going for it. That looks like a Series 8 set back there. Coconut Cape. So, see if they go through that as well. Let me find this here. So here's the Alchemist Workshop. This is the Alchemist Workshop. They changed this tree here and the door. And the door looks not very good. And the tree, it takes away from the trunk. The trunk now is like basically unseeable. Maybe it's just from this angle. But the tree trunk should be more prominent than the foliage, in my opinion, because it kind of looks like it's just a big old bush right now. But this is going to go really good with people's blacksmith workshops. It'll go really good with it. Very cool. I really like how the stone around it, like the bed and stuff. Very cool. Wait, does this ghost come with it? That'll be wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they giving you a griffin knight and a horse knight with it? That'll be cool for people. That'll be really cool. Got a cool wagon here. I love that. That fountain design looks amazing with that blue flame. Amazing. Got the little alchemist guy coming out here and getting stuff for his potions. Very cool. Dang, that looks good. That fountain looks amazing, dude. Amazing. I'm a sucker for paths like this as well. Oh, man, I love this wizard guy, too. Very cool. Very cool. Roof looks cool. I love the plants around growing up this. Very cool. The problem is, for me, is like, it doesn't go well with my Lionized Castle and the medieval town square and stuff. Like, it dwarfs them so much. It's like, I like the set, but I have no place for it because it would make everything look weird on my shelf. I'm just a picky OCD type person like that, though. So, looks like that's all for that. Here's the Coconut Cape. Now, this is the pirate set for Series 8, I want to say. Pretty cool. Very Eldorado Fortress vibey. Cannons look a bit crammed there, but it's okay. Palm trees look pretty cool. A very, very well symmetrically designed set. Like, very proper, very well done. Got the dungeon down here. Very cool set. I haven't decided on whether I would want to get this set or not, but we'll have to wait and see. the official finalized design. Now, coming up, it looks like, is the castle set that's going to be coming out for that series. And it is based on the Bounty Hunters Guild using the purple tax collector torso from the Medieval Town Square. So, in hands, it looks very good, man. Again, this has that desert vibe going for it. It's like a castle in the desert, which we've never really gotten before. Very cool to see. Finally, something different than just normal forest, or we've gotten a snow. We've got a snow biome castle in the Bricklink series 1 or 2 sets for the Black Falcons, but this is cool to get a desert vibe and basically a new faction. We got the Bounty Hunter Guild, which is very cool. Got a huge crossbow looking thing up here. I don't know what that's called. Cool wagon build. This all opens up again like a big wall. So imagine like how Fort Laredo kind of, you can set it up like a big wall. This does the same in the sense it opens up and it's like you're looking at like a wall, a front of a castle entrance into it. This set looks really, really cool. A lot of desert vibes going on. Got scorpions, some stick plants, and I like how like they don't just go with normal vegetation. They got like the lime green vegetation, less water-based plants, if you will. Purple faction, very cool. Fountain inside, very good look at it right there. Looks cool. I think it would probably look best all the way open, but yeah, very cool. Exciting for castle fans to get something other than the traditional factions. I don't think there's much of anything else that I really want to get into. So that's going to be that for the Bricklink talk today. That was a lot of Bricklink stuff. So hopefully that you are excited for that. Next up, we've got a new game called Lego Voyagers. Now this is a 2-player game if you've ever played It Takes Two or A Way Out. It's like a co-op game where you have to work together to get through the puzzles, I guess. People are saying they love it. It might be a good relationship game that you play with friends or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever that may be. Could be fun, could be bonding. It's a very relaxing game from the clip that I've seen of it. But I got a video here pulled up of a guy that reviewed it, see what he thinks of it. And yeah, probably wrap it up after that. So here we go.
Lego, it's a brand that is as recognizable as a Michael Jackson song, Marilyn Monroe, or I guess to fit with more modern times, Amazon. Growing up, everyone I knew loved playing with Legos, and while rarely can I afford the splurge on the elaborate, wonderful sets of today, whenever I receive one as the occasional...
That's the funny thing. This is all I'm going to say about that is it's funny how people got so mad about the Death Star set being $1,000, even though price doesn't matter. Price doesn't mean anything. Price doesn't guarantee you the best aesthetically pleasing or the best for you set that that's ever been made. That's just a fact. If you want to tell me no, price per piece matters in that it's abysmally outpriced compared to other IP sets, that's validity. I'll give you validity. But even that, the Death Star is less per piece than the Falcon. And the Falcon, you get 7 figures, 2 of which are Han Solo. And how can you even display the Falcon? It's so horrendous to try and display. You're going to put it on its side. You're going to put it on the freaking coffee table with the pieces open. It's so funny to see people mad about the Death Star and not mad about the Falcon when it came out. That's all I'm saying.
Gift, I still love constructing them all these years later. Legos are no stranger to the world of video games either, with releases dating back to the 90s. Of course, all of you simply must remember the amazing edutainment device, the Sega Pico, and its classic release,
What the
Lego
freak
Fun
is
to Build,
that?
right? Okay, you would
Pico?
have had to live in Japan for that one, where at least some people actually bought a Sega Pico, but maybe you recall some other LEGO games like LEGO Island, LEGO Racers, LEGO Stunt Rally, and the list goes on.
There's a lot
Even
of
today,
Lego
there
games,
have
man.
been countless games, often themed around some of our favorite iconic characters. Why, just recently, another LEGO Batman game was announced, and even a LEGO-themed Mario.
I have such a problem with the Lego TT games. Star Wars Skywalker Saga, the new Batman game coming out. These new Lego games that are coming out. This one's co-op, but it might not. I don't even know if this is online. Like you can play with a friend online that's not in the same room as you. My biggest gripe and problem with these new Lego games that make me not even want to play them. Like I get them and then I play and then I get bored because I don't have a friend to play with in the same room as me. Why can't I play with my friend who's in his house across the street, across the world in 2025, the year of our Lord 2025, on a $500 PlayStation 5 or Xbox, whatever it may be? Why can't Lego make it to where I can play co-op with my friend instead of it being just couch co-op? I love couch co-op. Great. Great for family bonding. Great for that bonding. But why can't I play it with my friend who's doesn't live in the same freaking house as me? Like, I don't even want to buy the new Batman game because of that. It's like, oh, man, it makes me so upset. And it's like you get people that are like weirdly like saying it's like, I made a TikTok about it and said it was one of my complaints that I wish that they would change. And it's like people literally defend the fact that no, we don't need that. And it's like the reasons like don't even make sense to me. It's like it's Lego game, it's made for kids. Okay, well, what about all the other Lego online games? Lego arcade Star Wars games that are on your phone that are online. Lego Worlds, I'm pretty sure that had an online element. There's all kinds of Lego online games. Probably this one as well. Why can't a TT game and make a drop-in, drop-out mechanic for my friend to play? There's to say that there's no way around it. It's that would be so silly. So TT games, please add online co-op so that I can have my friend play with me and actually have fun instead of just playing by myself.
Party clone, unabashedly named LEGO Party. Today we look at the latest release from Lightbrick Studio, who previously brought us Builder's Journey back
Online
in
co-op, I saw
2021.
it.
The game was well received by critics and audiences alike, a freeform puzzle experience full of tiny dioramas to solve in a variety of ways. It was surprisingly
remember that game
poetic,
coming out,
short,
but
and sweet.
I didn't
And
play
the
it.
topic of today's video, LEGO Voyagers, seems to
This-
be cut from much of
yeah.
the same cloth. But did the pieces fit together?
I feel like it
Or
is
does
probably.
LEGO Voyagers get lost at
It might be
sea?
the same
Let's
developer.
snap it all together in our full review. But real quick, you've likely heard that AI is destroying creators of honest gaming coverage like ourselves through its new YouTube update,
Is it?
hiding our videos and having our revenue. Heck, even some of your favorite creators have caved, churning out automated shorts and content, clogging up the search engine. If you get value out of what we do, which is bring you hand-typed indie gaming content written by actual human beings, and you'd like us to
Subscribe
continue to be able to
to
do it,
I Dream of
build a
Indie
bridge over to
Games.
patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, where you'll gain Discord access to the greatest indie gaming community, enjoy early ad-free shows, receive a shout-out at the end of every video we produce, our podcast 3 days early, and so much more. Your new indie gaming community is waiting for you. LEGO Voyagers is a
The graphics
two-player
look
co-op
awesome.
puzzle adventure game where you must work with a friend locally or online to rescue a spacecraft. You'll play as both a red
Ooh,
and blue
look at
Lego
the-
block who must
look at that
stick
in the
together,
distance,
hop across
the
cliffs,
space
and even build bridges and throw
ship.
switches across a variety of different Lego-themed landscapes. While the two blocks make plenty of adorable noises, there's no actual dialogue between these characters, with the story being more or less
I can't get a feel for how you control the character. That's very crazy what just happened.
told through the game's charming, colorful visuals.
Dang, the graphics look awesome. Very relaxing, very cool.
Without words, the developers did an amazing job of making me feel attached to both the world and my two Lego blocks. And yes, fun was fully intended there with the whole attached thing. Further drawing you into the world of LEGO Voyagers is a lovely atmospheric soundtrack, which features pleasant guitars, soft, soothing synths, and some really peaceful background noises such as water flowing
It's
and
hard to
birds
tell if
chirping. It's a game that is both relaxing to look at and listen to, while also feeling stress-free
It's hard to tell if
play,
it gets
despite
redundant
being built
after a
from the
while
ground up for
and
co-op
like
play. How do you actually play LEGO
goofy.
Voyagers, you ask? It's simple, really. Each player will roll around predefined areas without all that many buttons to worry over. Players will snap into other Legos with ease, can grab pieces and shift them around, build out bridges, and take part in some light platforming. When snapping to
this
your
is It
co-op
Takes
partner,
Two
hilarious happenings are abound thanks to the game's physics, which are by no
in
means
a way.
perfect, but work just fine thanks to the forgiving nature of the game. Yes, you'll fall off cliffs without question, but players are brought back to life instantly, meaning there's no real penalty for death to be concerned with. And here's the other thing, LEGO
That's cool how
Voyagers
fast
puzzles
you get back
aren't
in the
very
game.
difficult. The task at hand is almost always an obvious one, but that doesn't mean the game is void of challenge entirely. Instead, the challenge comes in working as a team to gather pieces and throw switches at the right times. For example, one player may need to hold down a lever so that another player can cross a bridge. You may need to operate a giant magnet for your co-op friend. You may even need to hop onto
I
that
could see
friend's
people
head
that don't
to reach
even
an
like
otherwise
Lego or ever
unreachable
touched
area.
a Lego
The freeform
play this
nature of the
game.
game did make it feel like I didn't solve a few puzzles perhaps as they
Couples
were
I could see
intended to
playing
be,
this game
but
the
I
most.
actually like that
I don't know if a
aspect of the
kid
game.
would probably
LEGO
want to play
Voyagers
this game
performs
because
well
it's kind of
too.
like
On my 4070,
not
the game achieved 4K resolution
exciting
with ease,
in the
and I
sense
didn't
of
come across more than the
for a
occasional hitch
kid
here or there. The only
graphically.
thing I would qualify as
I
a
don't think it's
bug, if
graphically
you want to
made
even call
for a
it that,
kid.
would be my character sometimes respawning into the incorrect
I wish
location
that
of
they
the
did like
environment.
biomes,
The game
like
eventually straightened
pirates
itself out,
biome,
but this
castle
did lead to a
biome,
few moments of
different
wondering whether I'd
biomes
be able to solve a
for the
puzzle without
worlds.
having to restart entirely. On Steam Deck with medium settings, I was getting around
It looks like the same
45-ish
color palette
FPS, while dropping
in
down to
each
low gave
level
a
here.
somewhat stable 60 FPS with some occasional dips here or there. You'll naturally need to have player 2 connect a Bluetooth controller to the Steam Deck to play two-player together unless you're playing online, but it's a perfectly acceptable experience, though not my preferred method. Huddling around a small screen for a co-op experience such as this locally just isn't ideal. LEGO Voyagers is a lovely co-op game in a world where we don't seem to get enough of them. Its LEGO themes will resonate with fans of the property, but it's a delightfully fun time in its own right,
No
even
cons?
if a bit brief with a 5-hour or so runtime. This story of friendship delivers with simplified gameplay that makes for a great weekend with a friend or your significant other. It's
A
the
bit
kind
on
of
the
game
shorter
that
side, a
reminds
few
you that while
awkward
single-player
glitches.
experiences are wonderful, co-op releases still have the
I
unique
wonder how much
ability
it
to
is.
tap
Is
into
it
a shared
$34?
sense of wonder, laughter, and connection that's hard to replicate alone. On our scale ranging from the dreaded indie Krampus for the worst indie games of the worst, all the way up to the elusive golden genie lamp of approval for the essential releases you just have to have in your collection, I'm going to award LEGO Voyagers the silver genie lamp of approval.
So you heard it there. LEGO Voyagers. Co-op game. I don't think it's made for me. I really like the Batman game. I really like the look of it. How you can free roam in your vehicle, drive around, side missions, dynamic events, cool atmosphere, world of Batman. But I want to play with a friend. Is that too much to ask? I guess it is, because we don't have it. So, I think it's gonna probably wrap it up for the news topics today. Hope you enjoyed. Got a lot of exciting Bricklink stuff coming up. But yeah, I think it's gonna do it for today. It's a lot of news, a lot of stuff lot of stuff to go over. But we did it, and if you're here, like always, you're a real one. So see you in the next one, I guess, as well. Whenever I don't do one of these every week. If news permits it, I will, but there's usually not enough to talk about to make a long news video like this every week. I can try. I try my best, but I mean, it's not like Lego is this big news drama type space. And I don't like doing them really short news videos because then that's just boring to me. I structure these in the way like if I was listening to this, I'd be mowing right now or driving or falling asleep, whatever that may be. And I hope that you are enjoying it too in that same structure that I'm hoping for. But yeah, that's going to do it. And I will see you in the next video.